Hello kids, welcome to our English class. Today we are going to learn how to change the meaning of words by adding the prefixes in, im, il and ir. Let's move further. Let's understand what is a prefix. A prefix is a group of letters that is added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. It is similar to a suffix which is added to the end of a word. We already know about this, okay? Now, prefixes are added to a root word, a word that makes sense on its own. Now, usually the root word, they make sense on their own. But if we add prefix to it, it changes the meaning. I will go into detail. But sometimes what you can see that the root word still makes sense even if you will add prefixes and suffixes to it. Now, for example, if you see the verb take, if it is if a prefix is added to it, miss is added to it, it has changed into a new word, mistake. But if we add suffix ing to it, the word changes into taking. Still it is making sense, the word has its meaning. Now, today, as I told you in the beginning, that we are learning about the prefixes in, ir, il and im, but I will concentrate more upon in. Now, there is a reason behind, because the prefix in is used to mean not. It plays a very important role in this lesson. Now, when you add in to a root word, you do not change the spelling of the root word. But sometimes, yes, see, sometimes the rules, they change, they differ. Yes, we do have to change the spelling of in, but not always. Let's look at the first one. Now, if we add in, children, here we are talking about adding into it to a root word beginning with R. Let's imagine a root word which is beginning with a letter R. And now if we add into it, in will change into ir. So the word will become irresponsible. Here you can see the root word begins with R, but if we added into it, in has changed its spelling as ir, and the word has a new meaning, irresponsible. Next, again, if we add into a root word beginning with M or P, any root word which is beginning with the letter M or P, in becomes im. All right. So let's see, this root word is beginning with P, possible. So in has changed its spelling as im, and the word has become impossible. This one, if we add into a root word beginning with l, so what is happening here? In has changed into prefix il, and the word, because it's starting with the letter l, so it's become illogical. Did you understand? Well done. Now, as I told you, we are concentrating more upon in. What does it mean? It means not or the opposite of. Okay, the prefix. Now, the prefix that is used depends on the first letter of the root word. We are adding in to a prefix different root words. It depends upon the first letter of the root word. Okay, now here are the golden rules. I've already discussed, but once again, I'll do a recap with you. So as you can see here, the prefix, these are the different prefixes. And when do we use them? When the root word begins with we add ir. If it begins with or p, we use the prefix im. If the root word begins with l, then we have to add a prefix il. And if the root word begins with any other letter, then our usual in. Okay, let's look at some of the examples now. Now here the word is inability, which is a prefix here and which is a root word. You are right. In is a prefix and ability is a root word. How about this word, inactive? The sentence says the puppy was inactive as it was tired. What does inactive mean here? Yes, you are absolutely right. Not active. Okay, it means the opposite of. So here the prefix is in and the root word is active. Okay. So this is, now here I have just shown you a picture and stating a sentence which is concentrating upon in, okay, which means not or the opposite of. Like you can see this example, Jeremy was told that his clothes were inappropriate for his job at the building site. Now, how can you split the word into a prefix and a root word? How do you do that? Well done. So, which is a prefix? Im is our prefix and patient is our root word. And if you look at this word, can you write on your whiteboard which is a prefix and which is a root word? Well done. Im is our prefix and possible is our root word. Let's look at the. Oh, okay, it's okay. This is another example. You can see here that we splitted this word immortal as im as prefix and mortal as a root word, and here this word immature, again the prefix im and mature is our root word. And again all the words beginning with prefix im, like immovable, impartial, imperfect, they mean not or the opposite of. This is an example. And again, if you see this word, new word, how we can split it into, this is the beginning with a prefix. Yes, you are right, ill. And the root word is legible. Well done. How about this word? The word is, yes, you are right, illegal. So how can we split it? Okay, let's see whether you got both the words correct. So ill is our prefix for the top word and legible is our root word. Okay, you are right. Illegal, ill is our prefix and legal is our root word. This is again one of the example of a sentence. And this is our, I think, the last one, ir. Here again, we are splitting it into a prefix and a root word. So how will you split this into? Can you please write it on your whiteboard for both the words, these two words? Okay, good job. I'm so proud of you. So this word irregular, the prefix is ir, which is as a, yeah, you are right. It is a prefix and regular is our root word. Good job. How about this word? What did you write? Ir. Okay, this is our, yes, prefix. And responsible is our root word. So this is again one of the example you can see here. Okay. Now I can see that you all have shown very good understanding of the prefixes in ir, il, and im. So what we are going to do is get your notebook, or if you have your English notebook, get it ready, or your rough notebook or an A4 size paper. I'll be saying these sentences are on your screen and I will be saying the sentence as well, but I'll be using a new word with the taught prefixes. So I want you only to write the correct word. No need to copy the sentence. Okay, just write number one and the word which I'll dictate, you will write that word. Okay, so this will be, I will put a 2-minute timer. Your time starts now. Let's begin. My uncle lives by a volcano, but luckily it is inactive. Right? Inactive. Number two, I seem to have an inability inability to remember my sports kit. Number three, I can't stop humming that annoying song. It's impossible. Impossible. Number four, Zoe walked home because she was too impatient to wait for the bus. What does impatient means? Not willing to wait. Good job. Number five, oh Ziggy, you are so immature. Oh, Ziggy, you are so immature. Immature means childish. Number six, the story told of an immortal sorceress. Immortal. Number seven, parking on double yellow lines is illegal. Illegal. Number eight, my dog chewed my homework, so now my writing is illegible, illegible. And number 9, Mr. Harrison said my handwriting was too uneven and irregular to read. Irregular. Okay, so let's check our answers. Let's do the self assessment and see how many you got correct. Check the spellings: inactive, inability, impossible, impatient, immature, immortal, illegal, illegible, and irregular. Sorry, I guess it is not visible. I will just spell it for you: IRREGULAR. Irregular. Did you get all 9 correct? Well done to you. You showed very good understanding of prefixes. Okay, children. So this is going to be your task, uh, which will be uploaded, and you will get this as an assignment. And there are 3 tasks, as you can see here: task 1, task 2, task 3. Choose your task, whichever you feel you can do comfortably and independently. Try to do it all by yourself. You can do it in your English notebook or on your rough notebook or on an A4 size paper. Okay, so the first one, all the instructions are written there. And then comes your challenge task. One thing I would like to tell you: challenge task you should do once you finish it, come till task 3. You finish till task 3, you can go for the challenge. And this is your homework. You can do it in your notebook. You can find your homework in Collins Connects, Spelling Unit 5. This is your homework. I have given it as a challenge, and I believe that you all will be able to do it. And thank you for being with me for this lesson. And see you again. Take care.